getting answers. This is CBS 13 News, always streaming on CBS News Sacramento.
An atmospheric river bringing snow and rain passing through Northern California right now, and it's just getting started.
Here's a live look at the conditions across our area. Wet weather, stormy skies sticking around for at least the next few days. So yeah, get used to it is the term we'll be using a lot. Thanks for joining us here at 5. A lot to get to. I'm Tony Lopez.
And I'm Marlee Ginter. We do have our team spread out across Northern California for you tonight, tracking the conditions right where you live. Let's start with Chief Meteorologist Nick Marianos in the Weather Center with a look at what's causing this massive surge of wet weather, Nick.
Yeah, it was that storm system well off the coast of the Pacific Northwest. Yesterday, it underwent such rapid intensification that the pressure within it was equivalent to that of a Category 4 hurricane. A lot of wind just off the coast for the Pacific Northwest. Of course, tapping into the plume, what we call an atmospheric river, which is making landfall across Northern California with lots of rain and snow. Areas like Washington hard hit. In fact, tornado right there. Observed tornado. There's Seattle off toward the east, right on the coastline near Aberdeen. So the Pacific Northwest getting nailed with this. Certainly Northern California is as well, including the valley. But look at that plume of moisture, right? You can see the cutoff line. Essentially, I-80 is that. So you get south of I-80 toward Stockton, Modesto. Very light on the side of rainfall, but more steady as you get north across the Sacramento Valley. As all of that flows in, the snow coming down across the Sierra, especially I-80 north. You're seeing the heavy snow. And as we start to draw in more of that warm air, those snow levels will continue to rise, and we will see those snow levels rising above 8,000 feet as we get into tomorrow. Of course, in the short term, the major flood risk will be off toward the north and west. In fact, a rare high risk in place tomorrow across parts of the coastal ranges, including areas like Eureka down to Ukiah. And then notice the foothills start to see some of that active weather in terms of flooding potential across our foothills as we move into the day on Friday. Tony?
All right, Nick, so much to track. One of the most hardest hit areas is expected to be Yuba County, so we're tracking that for you. Expected to get lots of rain in the next few days.
Our team coverage on this powerful storm. Continuing now with your reporter covering Yuba County, Kayla Moeller, joining us live with what people there are doing. I'm sure they're busy, Kayla.
Yeah, Marlee, that's right. I was out in Yuba County here yesterday doing storm preparation, and it was dry, but now the storm is here. It's very wet. There's a whole lot of water pooling up against my feet, and the storm prep continues.
We've been here since 1852, so we've been through a few floods. This roof coating you can put on in.
This hardware store is 5th generation family owned. They've been providing rain gear for Yuba County residents for 172 years, and this year has been no different.
The big massive ones were all gone.
They're getting sand, but most people I think they're worried about the roofs.
For me, it was unexpected. The wife called me and told me that the skylight's leaking around the kitchen, so I had to get off work early to go take care of it real quick.
Caltrans has activated their storm patrol. One team will cover both Yuba and Sutter counties in 2 24-hour shifts.
During those shifts, the maintenance preventative is clearing our culverts, making sure any of the trees that are dropped, we're picking up all of those limbs that are falling into the roadways, checking our pump plant.
I think it's good for the environment, but honestly, it floods a lot, so it can be dangerous.
This mom and daughter say the rain is much needed in this area, but they're visiting the store today to gather supplies to protect their home.
We're double checking the drains and the gutters and all the street access.
Everybody's preparing for it. Everybody's now finding all the leaks in their roofs. Everybody, my parents and all the neighbors around them were getting ready a couple days in advance, cleaning out gutters.
Yeah, the word around here today has been prepare. Yuba County is known for localized flooding, so Caltrans is asking for the community's help. If anybody sees anything that might be dangerous, they urge you to report it to their customer service request line.
So, Kayla, you're our reporter covering Yuba County. You know it very well, so we have to ask you about the Hotel Marysville. Are they worried about that structure or what's left of it during the storm?
Yes, the answer is yes, Tony. I'm actually standing near it. So the top 2 floors are what are at risk of collapsing, according to an engineering report obtained by the city of Marysville. But the debris fence is still up in place right now, should anything happen. But the other thing that they are worried about are toxicities like asbestos. But I did reach out to the city manager. I'm going to have Ralph zoom in here. If you can see those, they're called wattles, and they put those in around the drains to prevent any material from going down there. It's also for erosion control. The city manager also says that they will have a bid here for demolition soon.
Yeah, can understand the concerns around a structure that's already compromised. All right, thank you, Kayla. And of course, Kayla is your reporter dedicated to covering Yuba County. But let's bring in one of our weather experts right now, meteorologist Ashley Nanfria, for a closer look at exactly what you can expect right in your neighborhood of Yuba County.
Yeah, and as we saw in Kayla's live shot, we did see the rain starting to pick up a bit more in Yuba County. And that trend's not only picking up across Yuba County, but also in several different neighborhoods as well. So let's take you to the neighborhood level of what we're watching right now. Some heavy rain coming in around portions of downtown Sacramento, even as you get closer to the Arden area, Rosemont right now, Carmichael starting to see some heavy rainfall. However, further up Highway 50 towards Nimbus, a little bit lighter in activity. Off towards the west, a bit of a different story. Winters from Zamora along Highway 505, we are seeing some steadier rainfall as well. And even as you get closer to Knight's Landing, a little bit lighter, but still that heavy rain will start to move further east. As we look towards Yuba City, also some heavy rainfall coming down around Sutter County into Yuba City, and that trend will continue. But off towards the east, we have seen several storm reports out there today from Grass Valley to Auburn, all throughout Nevada County, Placer County. So we are keeping a close eye on that with more storm reports that are going to be expected over the next couple of hours. We've got the impacts on what you can expect with your forecast coming up here.
All right, Ashley, it's a really good example of our team ready to give you the pinpoint accuracy of what you can expect and when throughout this prolonged stretch. So let's continue. This powerful storm system has road crews on high alert. Caltrans is bolstering its staff to respond to any dangerous conditions from the valley through the Sierra.
Your reporter Brady Halplive is live in Nevada County, where the snow really coming down there. We could see it, Brady.
Yeah, that's right, guys. I'm just along I-80, the westbound lanes near Donner Lake right now. And I'll tell you, within the past 30 minutes, we have seen the snow come down stronger and the wind is definitely a lot stronger. But a bird's eye view of I-80 right here, where it should be slow going, actually. We're looking at only 30 miles per hour speed limit at this point, but we've obviously seen people go a little bit higher than that, of course. Now, when it comes to this storm and this significant impact storm of the season, Caltrans says it is watching this very closely. With I-80 sitting on the southern edge of the system, parts of the Sierra could be a little bit in the gray areas over the next few days. Some spots could see more snow, while others get more rain. Of course, where we are right now at 4,000 feet, about 4,000 feet, we're already seeing those heavy flakes coming down. However, Caltrans tells me the elevation of snow could change over the next few days, so that's something to keep in mind, and that's why there is a team dedicated to clearing out storm drains from snow and ice to prevent ponding along the highway.
Mixture in the valley that's going to be dealing with a lot of rain and wind, and a mixture also in the Sierra that's going to be battling the snow. So pretty much we're on storm mode. It's all hands on deck. Shifts are running 2 12-hour shifts in both locations so they can stay on top of these conditions.
And as for chain controls right now, it starts from Truckee, goes all the way through Blue Canyon, so that's something to keep in mind. But as I mentioned, the snow is coming down a little bit harder. The wind is definitely strong at this point, and we're already seeing some incidents pop up on the Caltrans Quick Map, and that's just an example of what this storm system can really do.
Yeah, like that one glove look you got going too. The glove for the microphone, and then
yeah. And you've got to be able to still scroll on your phone,
non-gesturing
look at
hand.
everything, and the non-gesture. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Brady. Even more rain expected to be dumped into Solano County overnight after consistent downfall all day today.
Your reporter Tori Abadaka joins us live on Ohio Street in Fairfield with how that community is handling day one of this storm. Tori.
Consistent is definitely right, Marley and Tony. It has been consistently falling on us all afternoon, and that rain still coming down at this hour. But most of the people we talk with say it's a welcomed change in the weather. Still, though, those first responders and city crews are on standby if anything should happen. Heavy rain pounding down on the pavement in Solano County. Most people staying inside. But not John Silva.
It's almost therapeutic being out here by yourself and the rain is quiet and you're just doing your thing.
He's waterproofing the side of his sister's house to keep the water from leaking into her Fairfield home.
I do know that if this rain remains consistent, as we do every year, we always have to just be on top alert and just make sure that we just stay on top of everything.
The city of Fairfield's communication manager, Bill Way,
everything's looking good right now.
Says crews have been clearing storm drains and debris from creeks and streams. Plus, heavy equipment is staged in high priority areas, keeping a close eye on spots like the state streets that are lower in elevation, making them susceptible to flooding in the past.
One year when I was probably in high school or grade school, I think I was in high school, they had to take people out in rowboats. It flooded that deep.
But that catastrophic flooding hasn't happened here in years. The city completed mitigation efforts like adding a pump to push stormwater into a ditch. But some people aren't taking any chances, filling up at the city's sand pile at Allenwitt Park after grabbing a bundle of 10 bags off of Gregory Street. And the roads are already soaked.
What have conditions and other drivers looked like today for you?
Not the best. Not the best.
But people like Silva are staying in high spirits, soaking in the rain after one scorching summer.
So a reminder, definitely, if you are going to be heading out the door, to take it slow on the roads as things are going to be wet. And also, if you see any downed trees or power lines, report those to the city of Fairfield. There also is a potential for power outages, and you can find all of those winter storm resources on our website, cbs13.com.
Certainly all important things to remember. Thank you, Tori. And of course, we'll continue our coverage on the storms all week long. So for more on your first alert forecast, including minute-by-minute radar, just go to cbs13.com. And we're always streaming, of course, on CBS News Sacramento.